Hi guys, we just wanted to do a quick update for our Three Rivers Challenge. So this is the 31st of January now. So we just want to go through how we went for this month, and um, I think we did pretty well. We didn't spend anything on groceries, which was our main goal. So we've been living off the freezer, veggies from the garden. So we did some nice harvest of leek, tomatoes. We had some cucumbers and stuff as well. Yeah, but mostly, yeah, we got pretty well prepared last year, so that's been really good that we have been able to stick to that.
But it's not just that we were really prepared. Like when you do a no spend challenge, like the main goal isn't to like food hoard and really stock up to not spend. It's using up what you have.
Yeah, yeah. So just make sure that if you've got the stuff already, get through that, and yeah, keep growing and foraging and doing whatever needs to happen to do your no spend.
I think the one thing that has really made us go wow is every time we harvest we plant. So, and this time, like I've been making freezer meals, they've been lasting, we've been very, very busy. I'm actually halfway through writing a cookbook on that. So we actually haven't needed to use as much as we normally would. So we do have a freezer full of veggies, and we are going to start processing them and things like that as well. But we're not going, okay, well, we've harvested this, so now we've got to plant this. Like, we've got quite a good stockpile of fresh. We are eating fresh, we're still harvesting leeks and things like that, and squashes. And pumpkin soon, and sweet potato soon.
And luckily, even with the heat, we've been able to get greens, so kale and chard and stuff, so we've still had fresh greens with our meals, so it's been good.
Yeah, in our burritos.
In our burritos, and this is like a side salads as well.
Yeah. And spaghetti bolognese, our child would live on that.
Yes.
We don't do any jars, so in our store pantry you won't find like Domino jars or anything like that. We do from scratch sauces, from scratch cooking, except for gravy.
Yeah.
But we can make that if we need to.
And we have before used the drippings from the roast and stuff to make a nice fresh gravy.
So we knew that we would do pretty well in the first couple of months of this challenge, and it's just changing it up. Like we realised we were in a rut, sort of what we're eating. We're eating like a lot of the same recipes in rotation every couple of months. So we're pretty excited to
change it up.
Yeah.
Find something new and find some recipes that we haven't used before, and just get that bit of change of taste.
And even the dairy products, so we're not big on dairy. We do drink iced coffee. We're having kefir milk with our coffee now, which is actually really quite creamy. It's nice, but it's still only like not as much as a normal person would have. We do use cheese, but we don't need it every day. So cheese is more like if we have like burritos, we'll put the cheese on top, or lasagna, we'll put the cheese on top. We're not a big just go to the fridge, eat cheese unless we're having a platter. But even that's only a little bit of cheese, and it's more antipasto.
And even then, we'll get blocks of cheese and freeze them in slices and stuff, so it's not defrosted straight there, so you just eat it all the time. It's go to the freezer, use it when you need it only, and it just helps it stretch. Yeah,
exactly. So what really surprised us, I think, this week was we had two tubs of sour cream left, and they actually almost went to waste because we just weren't eating things that needed sour cream. So we had to make burritos and we had to make a roast last night just to use the sour cream. So that I thought was personally going to be challenging because I really do love Greek yogurt and sour cream, but I can make Greek yogurt myself. It's not as big as a deal as what I thought it was going to be.
No, and it seems not just with the sour cream and stuff, but even like the milk. So we do have our iced coffees, but we don't generally use the milk for much else.
We use UHT
milk.
We don't use. We started doing that a couple of years back when he went a little bit crazy, and we use Harvey Fresh lactose-free milk, and that tastes just like milk to us. So, or in general, it doesn't have that gross UHT
No.
taste. So we've used that for a long time.
Yeah.
We use milk powder in baking though and stuff like
Yeah,
that. So
bread products and
yeah, so it doesn't use the milk that we drink. And it's just little things like that that when you change it up and you make things stretch that way. One thing that really did surprise me though is we eat a lot of lentils. So we eat a lot of, like, if I make spaghetti bolognese, like I'll put red lentils in with the mince and things like that, and it's nutritious and it's fibre and it's also a meat stretcher. But I didn't realise how much I had on hand, so that'll go into probably get us through to the end of 2024 as well.
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, especially how the garden's producing, we've been quite lucky. So yeah, so in the groceries, we've definitely done a no spend. We have not been to the shop one time for groceries. We generally don't anyway, so I do buy annually. I do buy on deal though, and this year, we're not doing that at all. So even if something's on a great deal, we're just not going to buy it because we just don't need to. And we'd rather see what we can change up and go without in case, you know, we need to, sort of thing.
Yeah. Force us into different avenues for
Getting
food and recipes and
outside of our comfort zone.
yeah.
And so we have had a couple of expenses come up. So I was recently diagnosed with bursitis on my hip. So I've had a couple of chiropractic appointments. I have a cortisone next week, which will be fun. So those sort of unexpected expenses has popped up. So it's not going to be a total non-spend.
And with our daughter's homeschooling, we've added an extra course in for her to start learning guitar. So
It's a hobby.
yeah, but it's one of those expenses where it's going to cover for the next
3 years.
2.5, 3 years. So as big as it was, it's necessary and it's really going to help her. So
Yeah, and things like we're quite happy to pay for education,
yeah,
and that's why we, you know, we manage our money well so that our daughter can have the best future possible. But yeah, little things like that. But not having, I mean, generally we don't like going to the store. We have been working on different products, so like the laundry, the dishwashing soap. That was really quite cool.
yeah,
So that's an expense that's gone down, and we're just going to start.
yeah.
I do make most of our cleaning products, but we're trying to really just not go down that aisle, and generally we don't as a rule.
Yeah, and shortly you'll see a few more videos come up, making kefir and also making homemade sun-dried tomatoes, which has been pretty cool to do.
And they're really yummy.
Yes,
They're really, really good.
I'm not very big on tomatoes and I still love them, so
Yeah. And I've eaten sun-dried tomatoes for years, and these are the best sun-dried tomatoes I've ever had. So that was really cool. But we're getting into more of playing with things. So, you know, we've always eaten that way. Like, we love to sit down with a platter.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's something that you share, it's something that you talk over. Our daughter absolutely loves it.
mix and match your flavours. It's not just one flavour for the whole meal.
Yeah, but now we're getting into making our own, like, antipasto and things like that, which is quite cool. And later on we'll make some cheese and
Yep.
just things like that, and trying to just homemade, so we don't, I mean, we
Yeah.
love our cheese, but not our cheese, our cheese platters and things, but really like a platter, but it's more like, it's more vegetables with a little bit of cheese. But yeah, just making it from home and seeing what we can achieve.
Yeah.
So every single month around the end of the month, so it'll be the last day of every single month because we do get busy, but we will be doing the month in review
Monthly catch up. Yeah.
for the next 11 months because this month's already gone, and see how we go in 2023.
Yeah.
So thanks for following along, and thank you for viewing our garden video,
And best of luck to anyone else out there doing the 3 Rivers Challenge as well. Doing no spend. It is doable. I'm just going to stick to it. And
it is more doable if you have a garden.
yeah,
Because you do get to fresh eat. I don't think I could personally do the challenge if it was just my pantry and my frozen products.
yeah,
Not frozen products, but frozen vegetables and frozen meat. It would be a lot more challenging, but
yeah.
I think that's the key to have a garden.
It is. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and we'll catch up in the next month. And keep an eye out for these other videos we'll be bringing out in the next couple of weeks. Hoping to do at least one a week. And yeah, enjoy.
Bye, guys.